緑の研究。
Yes! Well done, Watson.
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
ボーリング。
Shouldn't you dress for the game?
はーい。なんだ。ルーベン・フィッシャー。あの事件の背景を全く理解していない。探偵として恥ずべき存在だ。なんだこの野郎てめえ。いや、戻さなくていいでしょ。あれ着替え。ほうほうほう。変装いまいち。へえ。よし。オッケー。ハゲたな。スポーツウェアかな。
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
そうだ。
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that.
クラブ。
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday.
バレバレじゃねえ
I'm
か。
obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please explore.
ほう。なんかあるかい？
The statue of Tekun Uman. This statue is made of metal. The statue...
うわー。えい。ホームズ B ブロック。
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call
I
me...
lost to the quarterfinals, but the Greens.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
はい、いいえ。はい。
Yes. Let's start the final.
手持ちのボールを1投目の白いマーカーボールに近づけるように投げ。えは、全くわからん。はい。いいのか悪いのかもわかんねえな。なんでカーブしてんだよ。死ね。曲がんねえじゃねえか。なんだこれは。はっ。お、近い。弾き飛ばせ。ナイス。カーリング的な。スキップしちゃおうかな。当てちった。スキップ。
Congratulations on your game,
Got
Mr.
that.
Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
帰ろう。
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like
まあ、
it?
まず頭だろ。
Oh, I do! Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
お。なんです？お。魔術的な品。ほう。リストカット。 なんだよ。ん？あ。
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
全部ダメじゃん。
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
翌朝。あ、戻っちゃった。つるっぱげにした。うん。こっちの部屋なんだ？ああ、娘の部屋か。探偵愛。なんもねえな。
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Oh.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
へえ。
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
探偵愛。何も見えず。ああ。お金は入ってるかな？
Money was...
そうですか。
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. The case is scrapped. The case...
開けろ。開けらんなかったな。
Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them.
ほう。
Dry leaves. They make a noise.
これもうちょい調べたいんだけどな。あ、いたわ。
This watch.
飛ばしちゃった。
All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
まあ大したことない内容か。
If I believe Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder. Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
はーい。お。なんだその目は。粗悪品。へえ。社交的、ただのチラシ。政治活動。うん。既婚者。トーリー党と政治的な関わりがある。社交的なようだ。トーリー党はなんか関係してくるのかね。おう。
Traces of metal on stone. A piece of the statue's mounting rod.
なるへそ。
The statue of Tekun Uman. The iron mounting rod is broken. Traces of metal on stone. The surface is damaged. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
令状くれ。
And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so there were thieves, and they were very well equipped.
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then. Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
え
You're still here?
なんだよ、令状くれよ。
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
お。
Scratches on the stone.
マジネーション。さっきんとこでむむ。象が台から飛び降りて逃げる。ザファリアスが葉っぱを踏む。なんだ？順番をどうにかすんの？葉っぱを踏む。槍を投げる。で、何ですか？そして逃げろ。これでどうだ？よし。
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
合ってる？おっすおっす。完了した。操作か。うん。じゃあ次回な。